Welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can just see, we went to Fyne Court today with the dogs, somewhere different. Haven't been there for ages. Free parking if you're a National Trust member. If not, I think it was £5-6. Make sure you got change. If not, you can go and pay for it by card in the cafe. Anyway, gorgeous venue up here. Absolutely perfect for taking the children out for a walk in the countryside, walking your dogs. Footpaths are very, I'm not going to say perfect, but they are relatively flat, good for wheelchairs, pushchairs, mobility scooters, I guess. There are a few tree roots in places that you'd need to sort of manoeuvre around, but the majority of it is flat. There are a few hills, though, as you'll see in a little bit. Anyway, I'll let you watch this bit without me talking too much. I'm back again. I had to laugh at this little clip. Look at her little legs. She was absolutely petrified of walking over that bridge to start with. I don't know why. She couldn't really see down through it. I was going to take her down into the little stream, but there was mud either side on the banks, and I didn't fancy her getting in my car covered in mud because I hadn't brought my portable shower with me. Here she is, channeling her inner husky to drag me up the hill, bless her heart. Dexter had walked on in front, hence why she was pulling. She wanted to get back to her companion and my husband as well. But it was helpful, her pulling me up the hill. As you can see, not too steep. There are steeper hills than that there, but if you walk this way around, you actually go down the steepest of hills. It's like a chicane kind of thing. You'll see it if you go up there, and if you know the place, you'll know what bit I'm on about. Now, coming up, there are some bits that you can do with the children. There's a bit scattered all around, to be fair. The National Trust they give a little pack out where you can go and find insects and all little things. I didn't really look at the pack, so I can't comment on everything that was there, but I did notice a bug pack. I used to bring my children up here when they were little, and they used to love playing on this. Find a stick, tap on the wood, make a song for yourself. Kids used to love this. Brilliant. This is the steep hill. Bench for people like me. Going downhill I'm fine with. Nice little lake down here. I always love this bit. I'd prefer it when the duckweed's not there. I just sit there and just chill out for a bit. This next little bit, it always reminds me, older viewers will remember this, The Secret Garden. Don't totally remember the film, but it's just all walled, and it just reminded me of The Secret Garden. Anyway, there's more for the children to do in here. Butterfly searching, bug hunting. You can't get up that bit. And they also have archery. Now, I was going to have a go, but I was a bit worried the dogs would chase the arrows. So I had to resist and walk past it. But I'm sure children of all ages will love to have a go on that. back up the hill towards the entrance and headed for the cafe for a nice cup of tea and a cheeky cake. And then afterwards, this is obviously the seating area. Big umbrellas up for when we got caught in those little rainy storms. They have cafe right there, another building, and the toilets are right next door. And I think there's a little shop there as well. This lawn area is great for children. Lots of games for them to do. They did actually pack some of them away whilst we were sat down because it started raining. But plenty for them to do. Lots of seating available. They also do weddings here as well, guys. So if anyone fancies a nice wedding in the woodlands, have a look at Fyne Court. Plenty of seating. That's where I think they do the weddings too, in there. Don't hold me to that though. But it is beautiful for photos. I've often took the children up here when they were a lot younger for photo shoots, and I just got the most perfect photos of my children. Such happy memories. So at this point we decided we were going to take the dogs for a walk across the fields, just have a bit of a wander around because I've never really ventured this way too much. And again, lots of butterflies, bugs, beetles for the children to find. Further up you'll see in a minute there's some gorgeous trees, all the roots showing. There we go. I thought that was fascinating. But there's also trees there to climb. Obviously supervise your children if they're going to do that. I nearly tried, but I knew damn well if I started climbing a tree I'd have got stuck. And my husband does actually walk off after a while in front of me and just left me and Boo here. Here we are up on the mound. We were on the path lower down and I was contemplating climbing up. I decided against it, obviously, and carried on to go and meet my husband again. I was so excited coming up round this top bit. This is where I used to bring the children to as well. That long branch touching the floor. My children used to sit on that and bounce on it. I can't believe it's still here after all this time. I mean, all my children are adults now, my youngest being nearly 21, but I can't believe it's still there and not broken. They've taken photos by that trunk before. Oh, it's just amazing seeing things that are still there after all this time. Now, I'm walking to try and find the other fallen down tree. There it is. Look at the blooming trunk on this. It's amazing. It's all twisted. There's steps down the end here that you can get up and climb along there. I've had so many photos taken with my children, sat on all these steps, sat up on the trunk itself, sat in by the roots here. it's just so nice to see all those things are still there. I mean, I'd love to get all my children back together again and just do another photo shoot, but trying to get them all together when they're not working is near on impossible. But, oh, what a lovely, lovely walk around here. We're now walking back to the car. Would have thought the dogs would be tired by now. I know I was. I was in a lot of pain with my fibro and stupidly didn't take my stick with me again. So that's more painkillers for me to take when I get home. But yeah, it was just an absolutely beautiful walk. And it's literally 5-10 minutes up the road from me. I don't know why I don't go here more often. I'm definitely going to now. And I'm probably going to join up with the National Trust because otherwise the parking might get a bit expensive if I go up there too often. Anyway, hope you love this vlog, guys. Little short and sweet, but it's just something else we do.